This is the part of trading nobody talks about. It's not about the blowing up of your account, not getting rich. It's the feeling of just being stuck, or actually being stuck. Your account isn't down, but it's not really up either. You're waiting on your fills. You're $60 or $50 short of the trade that you actually want. And every position that you do take seems to go against you immediately. Now, if you're growing a small account, this feeling isn't failure. This is the process. And today I want to talk about what this phase actually feels like and why most people quit right here. I'm Dr. Ashik Rahman and welcome to Small Account Options Trading. And just like every episode, I'm going to start with the update on my account. And if you're just like a screenshot chaser, I think you'd probably be clicking away after that. But if you really want to learn, I invite you to stay till the end of this video and you would know exactly what growing a $500 trading account actually feels like. Okay? So, here we go. So this is the current update of my account. So this says it's like down by 74 bucks today. And if you're following me since the last video, it shows that it's like 900 bucks, which may seem like it's down, but it's actually not, because I actually withdrew 100 bucks from my account because I needed that money immediately. Okay. So now it shows that my account has started from $470, which was not the case. In the last video, it showed 570, okay? And so over the last 3 months, it has been growing, okay? I'm gonna put back the money that I've withdrawn from this account as soon as I get paid by the end of this month, okay? So that I can grow my account faster. But the question is, how did this grow? The last week, actually the last month, I actually have a winning trade to report. So for example, here, KOLD, cold call credit spread, that was like down. It actually closed with a profit, $95 profit. And this is the 7th winning trade in my strategy. I'm guessing the first losing trade would be AMAT, Advanced Materials, that I'll have to close on Friday. Today's Wednesday, the time of recording this video. I'm going to close this AMAT position day after tomorrow. Okay. And as you can see on this corner here, this is the amount of money I've withdrawn. I've withdrawn 100 bucks. So the total account size or capital in is about $470. Okay, I'm going to replenish my account as soon as I get paid. Okay, I keep account of all the amount that I'm putting in and taking out and the exact date when I'm doing that. Okay, so this is a closing trade with a profit, 95 bucks profit, which is a little bit higher than 50%. And immediately I actually opened another position on cold. Remember, this one, the previous one was a call credit spread. This one now is a put credit spread. Why? I'm going to show you why. If I go into this chart, again, I'm not doing technical analysis. I'm just showing you my motivation to do that. So for example, this cold position, okay, it's down from the highs of 46, 45. That's when my account, my position, my call credit spread got filled. And so if I zoom in a little bit, this was high a couple days back, and then on Monday, actually Tuesday, this thing closed with a profit because this thing gapped down, and it's even further down, and I'm guessing that this might go up at some point. I don't know if it will, but since it went down and trading in this range, so I'm guessing that it might go up sometime within the next month, okay, or more, right? So my position here is expiring on May, or actually March 20th, which is like way, like more than 45 days. So if this cold position just goes up, uh, like at some point in the like future, this should be right. This should actually give me a nice profit of 50%. Okay, I opened it at $2. If it closes at $1, I'm winning. Okay, and I think that's gonna happen in the next whatever 1 month or so, or earlier, if not earlier. Okay, so if that doesn't happen, that's also fine. Move on. But so far, I have like all 100% winning trades. I'm gonna have my first losing trade if a miracle doesn't happen. I'm gonna have a first losing trade on Friday, so I'm gonna celebrate that because that's the first losing trade in this strategy so far, right? What else? Okay, so MSTR doing okay-ish. It's like down by $2 from the amount that I've opened it. AMAT is doing bad. It's like 150, 100 and whatever, $200 loss. I don't care. That's fine. Move on. Okay. So now going back to the video, actually, I wanted to talk about the feeling of, let's see, I wanted to talk about the feeling that we actually go through as we trade this strategy. Okay, so the first problem is the constraint. Okay, so the hard feeling here is we occasionally have to withdraw money. If you're trading a small account, if you're trying to grow a small account, we occasionally have to withdraw money, and that sucks. That's painful. Okay, sometimes we are like a few bucks short on a position. So for example, if I look at this, my account size is like, I still have like 271 bucks, but I cannot get into a position right now because to get into a position I probably need like 300 or 350 bucks. Okay, and I don't have that. Okay, so that sucks, right? And then it feels like now I have like 3 trades on. I wish I had like one more trade. So this feeling that I wish I had a little bit more money so that I could have one more trade that would work for me over time, that feeling will always be there. Okay, and that feeling sucks. The next pain point of trading this strategy and growing this small account is the long wait. So I'm like waiting for the position to close. Okay, it's usually pretty, fast, like a couple of weeks or a few days, but sometimes it takes longer. And the ones that take longer are the ones that are usually the losers. Okay, so I have to wait for the position to close. For example, the AMAT position I've just shown, that will close on Friday before I get some extra money to put on a new trade. Okay, and it's painful if it's a loser. It's a long, painful loss. Okay. Sometimes you also have to wait for trades to open up. So, for example, I don't have currently, I don't see anything that I want to trade, and that has like 45 days to expire, which means I'll have to wait for the positions for it to, come in the range of 45 DTE. So for example, one position I got in was cold, and that position is like 60 days to expiry. I want 45 DT because I don't want to wait that extra 15 days for that theta decay to kick in. Okay, but I have to wait because I don't have any, good positions. Even though my account is small, I don't really have to like wait. I don't really have a lot of money to sitting around, but still that 200 or 300 bucks that I have sitting around, it's, I can't find anything good to put in because it's like away from 45 DT, like iBit or something that I'm looking at. So currently I'm looking at Bitcoin. It's currently at the low again, whatever you want to call it, the support or something, and I'm looking to get into that, but I have to wait for my position or money to clear, open up, and also for the Bitcoin, the days to expiry to be closer to 45, not like 60 or 90 days. I don't want that. Okay. And the other pain is like you feel powerless when you don't get filled even below the mid price. Okay, so for example, I was literally like chasing the price today. Okay, it's like the I got into cold at 210, even though the mid price was like two. Actually, I got into cold at 2.0, which means $2, but the mid price was saying it was like 212 or 220 or 210. I put my price order at 210. It never got filled. So I came down all the way from 290, 280, 250, and so on. And then I eventually got filled at $2. It's not even going to give me fill at 20, or actually the mid price. Okay, so that's super annoying, right? And so basically I have to like chase price. So you feel powerless because you have some money that you want to get into, but you're not getting filled. So you have to spend more money to get filled, which is annoying. And then you don't have enough money left for the next trade, which I don't now at this point because I only have $270 left. Then pain point number 3 of growing a $500 or $1,000 account is like sideways hell. It's like you have to have this emotional endurance to see your account move sideways. I know eventually it's gonna go up, but it's like going sideways for like a couple of weeks. Okay? In some weeks it's just going up pretty fast. In some weeks it's like going down, and you know that that's not very long. But the weeks that are going sideways, that's annoying. Okay? So for example, if I show you my trade, the last 3 months has been good. If I zoom out, it looks good. Okay, but as you can see, the last some amount of time, last few weeks, last couple of weeks, this is like going sideways without like going up. I know that eventually it will go up once these 3 positions or one of these positions start getting filled. But as you can see, over the last month, this is going sideways. This normally happens when you actually get into a new position, and you start seeing your account going up over like the next couple of weeks after you get into a new position. After you get into a new position is usually when you see those dips in your balance, and this is totally normal. But when you're actually going through this, it looks annoying. It feels annoying. Okay. And the last thing is you are waiting for money. You're holding the loser because it hasn't reached those 21 days to expiry yet. The rule of this game is I'm going to hold it until the 21 days, whether it's a loser or a winner, if it is not at least 50%. So that means my aim at position, that's not going to win for me in the next 2 days. I know that, but I still have to hold that because that's the rule. That's the rule that I've set for myself. In the next 2 days, it might be less of a loser or more of a loser. I don't know. I just have to wait and see. Okay? Because that's the name of the game I've set for myself. And then the last, actually, this was the last pain point, but I'm going to tell you that if it eventually does get better, and that's the relief. Okay? You feel like a relief when the orders start closing slowly. Okay? You start getting your orders filled. So for example, after going somewhat sideways, my cold order, the call trade spread got filled like on Tuesday. Okay, and that feels good. Okay, slowly you feel like you are getting some success. And I only have like 9 to 10 orders, or actually 9 to 10 trades so far, 7 closing trades. And eventually the law of large numbers, as you trade more and more, that law of large number will start kicking in. Now it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take like a year or so if you at least want to have like 100 trades under your belt as your account size grows. But it's eventually a relief once you have those working for you. The realized profits stacking quietly. So for example, in my account, the as you can see, those spikes up, these are like the realized profit. So once you have like stacking up more and more realized close trades with profits, now this reaches a baseline. So even though now these positions are new, if they start becoming losers, it's not gonna go as low as like an account which doesn't have as many trades on. Okay, so you're basically stepping up, you're reaching a new level every time you close a winning trade, and that grows, slowly, and a new baseline forms. Okay, that's the base from which you are growing again. So that eventually it gets better, and as you can see, I'm documenting this thing live in front of you so that you know what it actually feels like. And if you're actually doing this with me, or on your own, then please let me know in the comments your success story or how you are doing so far. And I think that will motivate a lot of people, including me, to carry this on the right way. Again, this is not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing. I'm documenting on my own. And if you find this helpful, please let me know. I really appreciate the people who are actually subscribing and watching these videos fully, and commenting, because your comments really motivate me to keep this up, or at least document this thing, because YouTubing is pretty hard. So all your words actually mean a lot to me. And if you're stuck to this end till this point, I really thank you. And I'll see you in the next update on Friday, when I actually close my first losing trade of AMAT. Okay? Adios.